still the same, to show the world what we're made of.
For Nikita Kucherov, he plays that complete game.
Kucherov had an unbelievable season.
Year after year, he's the guy that drives it on and off the ice.
He's going to make stuff happen regardless. He's the kind of player that he just needs one.
Kucherov! Nikita Kucherov in overtime!
The numbers he put up in the regular season were ridiculous.
Score! Kucherov!
He was involved in 50% of the team scores.
What a goal! It's a 5-point night. 300th goal of his career. Nikita Kucherov!
First player ever to score 144 in the wing position.
Record-breaking year.
Right back down their throats! It's a lightning strike! What a play! Nikita Kucherov joins NHL royalty!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Bolts for Life members of all ages. Welcome to Amalie Arena, home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And welcome to Lightning Launch 2024. Please welcome your host, now entering his 5th season as the television voice of the Lightning, Mr. Dave Randorf.
Well, you certainly know you've made it in this building when Paul Porter is announcing you. So thank you, Paul, and thank you, everybody. Wow, look at this crowd here on a Friday night. This is awesome. Hello. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good? You look good. You sound good. It is my privilege to be with you here tonight, and it feels good to be back in here, doesn't it? Yeah? 3 weeks from tonight, the 24-25 Lightning hockey season begins. 3 weeks and 1 night from tonight, we'll all be right back in the air for the home opener against the Carolina Hurricanes. So I ask you, Lightning fans, who is ready for some Tampa Bay Lightning hockey? I thought so. You sound like you're ready. I know I am as well. We are so glad you're with us. We know there's some bad weather, but we had no doubt you were all going to show up in big numbers. This is a special night. We're glad you're here because this night is for you. It is for you out there watching on the YouTube Lightning channel, the Distant Thunder, wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for tuning in. And it is for you in this building because we got some long-time, hardcore, bleed blue Lightning fans in the house tonight. Yeah. So, for the occasion, just to name a few things, the head coach, he's here. The new captain, he's here. The 144-point man, last year's leading scorer, he's here. Amongst others, we got some very special things to tell you about and very, very special announcements to share that are for you, including one of the most unique and innovative ideas in the NHL today. Trust me when I say this is going to be the talk and the envy of fans right across the league, and you are going to love it. I think you know what it is, but wait till you hear more about it. So, we've got lots to get to, and we want to keep the program tight, so what do you say we get things started here? This organization, as you all know, is known as Best in Class, and the first two people I'm going to introduce to you tonight are two big reasons for that. Please welcome the CEO and Vice Chairman of the Vinnick Sports Group, Steve Griggs, and the Executive Vice President of Community and Social Impact, Elizabeth Frazier.
Great. How's everybody doing? All right, October 12th can't come soon enough, and we're so excited to be here. Good evening, everybody. My name is Steve Griggs, and we are so blessed to have each and every one of you here tonight. It's another exciting year of Lightning hockey, and it can't come soon enough. But we got a couple announcements today. We want to go through a number of things today to make sure you guys are up to speed for the new season. And as you know, the Lightning are committed to community endeavors each and every day. And it all starts at the top. It starts with Jeff Vinnick, who purchased this team back in 2010. He transformed this team, this building, and this town. And the first thing he always talked about was community. And everything we did was about community. When you talk about our Community Hero Program, you talk about our military recognition, our Strikes of Kindness, our employee outreach program called Charge, all of our youth hockey programs that we do. Community is in the DNA of this organization. And no one knows more about community. My partner here, who's been with us for 14 years, we've been here together for 14 years. She is in charge of the foundation, the Community Hero Program, community relations, community hockey. She is community every single day. Elizabeth?
Thanks, Steve. And how lucky are we that we get to use the great sport of hockey as a platform to do all the amazing things you just mentioned and showcase all the wonderful people and things and programs that are happening here in Tampa Bay. It is truly an honor. And that's why when we had the opportunity to partner with Jersey Patch Partners, we wanted to make sure we didn't want to put just any logo or brand on our jersey and on our chest. We wanted to partner with organizations whose vision and values really aligned with ours and who we felt could be true champions and stewards of all the amazing greatness that's happening here in Tampa Bay.
So with that, we have this focus on community. We are proud to announce our Patch with a Purpose program, NHL's first ever purpose-driven patch, and we are going to give away $1 million over the duration of this program. $1 million. And we're proud to announce the first two partners of the Jersey Patch program, Tampa Bay YMCA and Advent Health. Watch the video.
A uniform, a sweater, a jersey, affixed to layers of cloth, it exemplifies more than just an emblem. It is a symbol of a shared vision, a collective commitment, woven into the very fabric of our city. It's a badge of honor and a source of pride. It represents the hopes and dreams of a region, a town, a people. It embodies who you are, your values, and your drive to succeed. Logo, name, number, and now the patch. a quartet of icons, standing together for something far more significant than merely generating results on a sheet of ice, but thriving as an energized catalyst to yield a positive impact on our community and create a lasting legacy of good, now and for generations to come. That is our goal, our mission, our purpose.
How awesome is that? I'd like to welcome two really, really important people to this organization, Stanley Cup champions, Lightning Hall of Famers, and former captains of the Tampa Bay Lightning, Vinny LeCavier and Dave Anderchuk.
Thanks, Vinny and Dave, for being here. Those patches looked really good in the video. It looks even better on the jerseys. I love it. Thank you so much. I now want to say a few words about how we knew why the Tampa YMCA and Advent Health were the right jersey patch partners for us. First, the YMCA. The YMCA has been in the Tampa Bay community for 135 years. It's literally one of the oldest nonprofits here in Tampa Bay. And what its needs and its programming and all the services it's provided has evolved along with the growth of Tampa Bay community. It has worked with millions of youth, and we're really proud to have the Tampa YMCA as a nonprofit to be our home jersey patch. So thank you to the YMCA. So excited. And now Advent Health. Advent Health has been partners with us for over 10 years, and we've already done so many amazing things in the community together thanks to their support and their partnership. And now we're excited that we get to do even more amazing things around health and wellness and youth, and make sure that we can help provide nonprofits and others with technology solutions that can serve the needs of the aging community here in Tampa Bay. It's really important that both of our Jersey Patch partners are really focused on health and wellness and youth, and all that's great about the next generation of Tampa. So thank you. So as Steve mentioned earlier, we're going to be donating $1 million over the coming years. In addition to all the other amazing things that we get to do that Steve mentioned earlier, we are so honored to be able to add this to our portfolio of giving back. And we're also honored that we're going to have opportunities to invite you, our Bolts for Life members, to join us in giving back to these amazing nonprofits and giving back to the community. We're going to have specialty jersey auction giveaways. We're going to have retail roundups at the register. We're going to have volunteer opportunities, lots of different ways for y'all to join us in making a difference together. So be on the lookout for more information on that. I also wanted to do, before I conclude, in section 120, we have both of these amazing patches. They're complimentary, so make sure you grab them before you go. And you can also go to the team store and get those patches as well. So thank you so much for being here and spending your Friday night with us. This Patch for a Purpose program warms our heart, is really, really key to who we are, and we thank you for being a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Elizabeth. And I really want to thank Matt and the entire team at Team YMCA, as well as Dean, David. Thank you guys from Advent Health. We appreciate you guys as well. Thank you. We appreciate great teams, great partners, and great friends. So with that, not only is Patch of a Purpose one of the great additions that we've added this year, we have a ton of other additions that we're going to be adding this year. When I say pardon our dust, I really mean pardon our dust. We have holes in walls, we have walls ripped apart, we have floors ripped apart, but it'll all be better by the time we come back on October 12th, I swear. So I wanted to talk a little bit about all the things outside the building, and then we'll get inside the building. So let's start with our digital signage that you can see is being done out on the plaza right now. There's the holes in the wall. We're just glad that the hurricanes didn't come through. We're going to put about $6.5 million worth of digital signs on the outside of our building. That is going to be the largest video wall outside, marquee outside in Florida. Now the really cool thing is it's got LED and it's got 3D capabilities, so when you're coming to the games, that's actually what you're going to be able to see, so it's going to be really, really cool. The front of the building is going to have LED as well, so the entire front of the building will have LED, so it'll all be part of the plaza there, where if you look at the monitor there, you'll be able to see how we've changed over the LED to really create some excitement in the plaza. If you go along Channel side, you're going to see our large 16-foot kiosk that we're also going to be putting along Channel side and as well as Water Street. So if you're not at the game and you're driving by, when we score a goal, everybody outside is going to know we scored. But it's really good. So it's going to be a really cool digital display outside that we've modernized the building with. Now when we look at the plaza, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of things with the plaza. Everybody, all of our Bolts for Life, all of our visiting fans, especially in January, love to come out and hang out in our plaza before we have a hockey game. So with that, we were going to be adding a huge Goal Bolts Instagrammable moment. You'll be able to see it coming down Morgan Street. It's going to be huge, sort of like the one they have at Sparkman Wharf. We're going to be adding an elevated DJ booth with the spinning. You're going to love that, Greg Wolf. He's going to love that. And we're also going to be adding a number of gobos and LED lighting that you're going to be able to see. So it's really going to be a marquee moment when you're coming to the games and leaving the games after we win games. We're upgrading all of our Cigar City seating and plaza area there, so it's all going to be upgraded as well. So it's going to be all new, nice furniture. And then what I'm really excited about is going to be the Bolts Bay. The Corona Bolts Bay is going to be brand new this year. You might have seen the shipping container out there. We're adding a whole new environment out there. It's going to be like a beach bar. So there's the what do we call that again? Shipping container, sorry. I had to get John down here to help me for 5 minutes here. So it's going to be a really cool environment. We think we're going to have this all up by opening night. It's going to be fabulous. Now as we work inside the building, if you all remember Fire Stick Grill, we've taken $2.5 million and totally renovated for the upcoming season. Instead of having a sit-down type of restaurant, we're now going to make it into a food hall. We're going to have some great food experiences there. We're going to create the long bar that's going to go all the way from the concourse all the way through into the bar area, so it overlooks the city. It'll be an amazing long bar, but we're going to be adding Malio's, Bacon Babes, King of the Coop, and a sushi concept that'll be coming soon. So we're really, really excited about all those different things that are going to be happening up there, and you'll be able to walk up there right now and see all the work that's being done up there. And finally, the Ripa rooftop's going to be totally renovated as well. That great little space that overlooks Water Street is going to get a full makeover so you can go up there and enjoy it. It's enjoyable for everyone, just like the Market on 4 is going to be enjoyable for everybody. Every single Bolt for Life member will be able to go up there and enjoy it. So we're really excited about all these new improvements. And for all of our suite holders that are here, we've redone all the carpet, redone all the paint. We've added all new TVs and all new chafing dishes and a whole new menu. So we're really excited about that menu, and you'll be able to taste that tonight. And finally, two other major things that I think are really important to this organization. One, we listen to you. We listened to the research. We took all your feedback. And I just want to let you know that all food and beverage pricing for this year is frozen from last year. There is no raise in food and beverage prices. And all Bolt for Life members still get your 25% off on food and beverage. And 35% at retail. So finally, I've left the best for last. The most important addition this year. If you look out back here, you're all Bolts for Life, and you're all going to be joining our team on the ice every single shift, every single period, in every single game. Roll the video. How cool is that? Is that cool? That's the first time that's ever been done in the NHL. And I'm so proud that our team was able to come up with it first. And this is a tribute to all of you. Your names are all in the ice. And with that, my many thanks to our staff who had to work with the NHL to convince them that this was a good idea, and to our ice crew who were able to make it happen. So thank you to all of you. And thank you to our VSG team who are going to make sure that every one of these upgrades is all going to be ready by October 12th. They got a lot of hard work to do, but we're going to get it all done. And with that, I want to talk a little bit more about the Bolt for Life. I'm going to pass it over to Travis Pellemounter. He's our SVP of Ticket Sales and Service. And this was his idea.
Thank you, Steve, and good evening, good evening, everyone. Great to see you tonight. Thanks so much for coming. My name is Travis Pellemounter. I haven't had a chance to meet you. I hope I can tonight. As Steve mentioned, we did this because you're at the center of everything we do. Now it truly is there. It's tangible. You can see your names down there at center ice, and we're so excited to have you here tonight. There's over 6,000 names in the ice behind me of our Bolt for Life members, of our Loge members, our suite holders, and also our wonderful partners. So we're excited for you to get to see it. You'll get a picture tonight. Stay put for now. There's a lot more things, fun things coming. Greg Wolf and team will give you some more details later, but we do want everyone to get a picture. So as of tonight, you're no longer season ticket members. Been season ticket members for a long time, and thank you. You're now Bolt for Life members. We want you to display that proudly. Yes, give yourselves a round of applause. We want you to display that proudly tonight and for the rest of the season. So we've got some items for you to pick up. We've got some patches for your jerseys, the Bolt for Life patch. We've also got a pin set with different colors so you can mix and match with whatever fun Bolts gear you're wearing for that particular game or event. We've got some car decals or laptop decals, wherever you want to brag about your Bolts for Life fandom. And we've got some yard signs. You can pick up all of that tonight at section 101, 108, or 123. If you want a stake for your yard sign, however, we've got to have you get that on egress. I know we all love each other and we're all Bolts fans, but we don't want anybody running around with stakes for the yard signs. So back to the ice. To be clear, we want everybody to get their picture tonight. We can get you your Bolt for Life items later this season. We can put a patch on your jersey later this season. Tonight's the night to get a picture. Be patient. Lines may be a little bit long. We'll move everybody through, right? We are the nice hockey fans to each other. Other cities, they might not be as nice. Here in Bolts Nation, Bolt for Life, you guys are good to each other. So please be patient. Also, when you're down there, if you would help expedite for everybody, get a picture of your name. We will send you out a digital photo of the full Bolt on the ice, so you can use it for wallpapers and for other things you may want. But for tonight, just if you would, get a snap of where your name is, and we'll help direct you to where that is. So just another quick point of housekeeping, hopefully to get everybody through quickly. Also tonight, we have exclusive first-time Bolt for Life merchandise items at our retail store, so you can be some of the first to wear the gear. Visit any of our Tampa-based sports stores at 110, 126, or 204. And as Steve mentioned, you guys have a pretty good discount. That discount will apply on that merch as well. If you have questions Our staff is here, our membership, sales, and service staff. Your reps are here to help out throughout the arena or at Section 101. Again, thanks for your patience. Have a really good time tonight. Go Bolts.
Pretty awesome, right? I've been out there. I did a lap before you all arrived in the building, and it looks even better up close. You're just going to love it. Your name on the ice. Maple Leaf fans don't get that. All right, so far so good. What do you say we talk a little hockey? Let's shift gears a little bit. As you all know, there has been a lot of change to the Lightning roster over the past several seasons, and this season there are some new faces to get to know, and also a new face who's still a familiar face at the same time, and I think you know exactly who I'm talking about. For more on that, please welcome my teammate from the Lightning television broadcast and a fan favorite herself, Gabby Shirley.
I knew I was going to have trouble with that. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, Dave wasn't kidding. What a crowd. Oh man. Okay, well, one of the many privileges I have as being the team reporter for the Tampa Bay Lightning is being the host of the new In Blue series. Can I hear how many people have seen an episode? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Thank you, guys. The purpose of this series is to introduce you, the fans, to the newest members of the Tampa Bay Lightning. But it's more than finding out what type of player they are. We want to know what type of person they are. And to add to that, another highlight of the series is that we film these episodes at iconic locations across the Tampa Bay area. So, we have 3 new faces, a trio of new faces, if you will, with us tonight. I should clarify, as Dave kind of said, one is familiar, but shall we welcome our first guest? All right, our first guest is a 2-time 40-goal scorer, a 2-time All-Star, and a Stanley Cup champion with the Pittsburgh Penguins. That was in 2017. Can you please welcome Tampa Bay Lightning forward Jay Gensel to the stage? Not a bad round of applause. Next, he comes to Tampa Bay following a trade with the Utah Hockey Club, and he certainly is a rising defensive star in the NHL. I introduce you to J.J. Moser. Our third and final guest. This man is new in blue for a second time. A shutdown defenseman from the back-to-back Stanley Cup championships. Welcome back, Ryan McDonough. Ryan, how about that warm welcome?
Bolts fans are the best.
One more time. All right, Ryan, we got to start with you. What is the best part about being back in Tampa?
Oh, wow, what a question. I mean, this is a huge part of it here, playing in front of this crowd, this atmosphere, getting to walk into Amalie Arena. It's an awesome place to play, and the whole community is behind you. My family feels so much support from the organization, the city. As you know, we got a lot of great memories here, and 2 cups, and 2 of my kids born here, so this is a great place for me to be back.
Ryan, you mentioned your family. What was the worst part about moving yourself, your wife, and 3 little ones to Tampa over the summer?
Oh, just packing the boxes. That's about it. But as soon as we heard the news, we were thrilled. We were just beyond excited, and for many reasons, like I said, and just for a chance to create more memories and more opportunities to succeed here with this team. Can't be more excited for the start of the year.
All right, Jake and JJ, you guys have been to Tampa in the past, traveling with other NHL teams, but you've never lived here. So Jake, we're going to start with you. Can you give us your initial impressions of the city?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, obviously, you just look at the weather. The weather's been awesome. Maybe people have said it hasn't been great, but I think it's amazing. Just it's been awesome. So a lot of places to walk around. Been out to many dinners. So it's been great for me so far.
JJ, thoughts on the city of Tampa?
What I've seen so far, it's been. What is this? Yeah.
Try again.
Now? Now we're good. What I've seen so far has been amazing, and what stands out for me is kind of like the activities that you can do here. I think it's a very active city. You can do whatever, pickleball, tennis, just walk, bay shore, just everything.
Now, I sat down with the two of you for our New and Blue episodes at different restaurants, but aside from those two, we'll get to those. Have you found any good spots for dinner? Jake?
Yeah, I've been to that Boulan restaurant a couple times. I've heard Roca is unbelievable. Haven't been there yet. Been waiting for my family to get in town, but yeah, there's just been a lot down here. I've been in the hotel around here, so I've been trying different places.
And you are married with a little one as well. He is 2 years old, correct?
Yep.
When do they come into town?
They come in tomorrow, so it'd be fun for them to come in here and see all this.
And JJ, have you found any favorite restaurants yet?
Basically everything that's around Channelside. I mean, I was at the Pearl once, which was great, and then the things that you hear, Meat Market, Burn Steakhouse, Predalina, just trying everything out.
He's been making his rounds. Ryan, you got to help these new guys out. Any spots that you would recommend to them?
Yeah, I love on too. That's a classic right there.
My favorite in Tampa. That's a good one. On Swan for everyone that may or may not have heard that. You got to go. Okay, let's see. So, guys, you just heard these fans. You've obviously seen them in action as members of the visiting team, but what are your expectations for these fans when you skate in front of them this season?
I mean, that just now speaks for itself. I mean, the welcome here for Macker is just something that's super incredible.
Jake?
Yeah, I mean, when you come here on the road, you know it's going to be one of the better places to play in the league, so the fans are amazing. I just can't wait for them to be cheering me this time.
Ryan, you know him better than most, but why was Victor Hedman deserving of the C this season?
I don't have to talk too much about Victor on the ice because everybody gets to see that, but us guys get to see him off the ice a lot. I get to hang around him and his family. He just respects people so well, and he makes everybody feel so valuable to the team. Doesn't matter if you're a 21-year-old rookie or a 35-year-old vet, he treats you the same, and I think that speaks volumes. This is his character. The way he just loves his teammates, he loves Tampa, he loves playing in front of this crowd, and get out of his competitive spirit. He hates to lose, so it just rubs you off in the right way, and the team just takes off from there.
All right, one more question for you guys. I'm going to go down the line. Jake, starting with you. What excites you the most about this coming season?
Yeah, it's just a new opportunity, new challenge. Obviously being in Tampa, it's going to be fun for me and my family, and I just can't wait for this to go through this with these guys.
For me, it's just getting started with the new team. I mean, the guys have been amazing so far, and they really welcome you very well. And then, obviously, playing in front of you guys, the crowd here has always been electric, so that's what I'm looking forward.
You might already be a fan favorite. Ryan, what excites you the most about this upcoming season?
I think just the opportunity we have. Got unbelievable skill, unbelievable talents, great depth, great coaching staff, management, fans that'll support us with ups and downs of the season, and I think determined group and a chance to make something special happen.
Okay, I said it once, I'm going to say it again. You can learn more about our new faces, our new players, by watching the New in Blue episodes. You can find them on the Tampa Bay Lightning YouTube channel. We shot 4 of them with these 2 right here, and then with 2 others, one being Cam Atkinson. So let's see some clips from that episode. Now, you have 3 children. You have to tell us about them. I know 2 boys and a girl, ages 6, 4, 1.
Yes.
What comments have they made about their new home?
They're super excited. They were anticipating the move. Declan is 6, Caden's 4, and Fallon is a year and a half now. I have a redhead who's the oldest, a blonde in the middle, and then Fallon's a brunette, so I call my kids the trifecta.
In 770 NHL games, you have 1 major penalty. And that major penalty was for fighting. Do you recall the specifics around
I do.
the
Thanks for bringing that up, Now my current teammate, right? Michael. I call him Michael. I will say I did bring it up to him. I said he jumped me, which is unfortunate. He also thought I was a different player on the team. I wouldn't call it a fight. I think it was more of a wrestling match, takedown, but
It was a wrestling match.
Yeah.
I watched it a few times.
We became closer though, so we're buds now.
Did you bring it up first when you saw him here in Tampa?
Yeah. I said thanks for jumping me, and we kind of chuckled and had a good conversation, and now we're good buddies, teammates.
I love that story. You guys were laughing, so hopefully you heard that Cam said, Mikey Asamont told him, I thought you were a different player. Sorry about that. Okay, JJ, we shot your episode at Salt Shack, and Jake, we visited the famous Burns Steakhouse for yours. Now, speaking to you, shooting that episode, I learned that one of your brothers is actually moving to St. Pete. So what are the odds that you take him to Burns for a welcome to Florida dinner?
I guess I might have to. He's going to be down here for a month or 2 because his wife they're having a new baby in end of the year. So they'll be moving down in January, and I guess I'll have to take him out to dinner when they come down here.
Outstanding. JJ, did you recover from the hour, give or take, that we sat at Salt Shack in the middle of the afternoon just leaking? Are you back?
Yeah, it was a good welcome to get adjusted to the humidity here.
And what did you think of that view? Perhaps you'll visit Salt Shack in the future, maybe after the sun sets.
I mean, for sure, it's an amazing view there, and certainly a place that I want to go back.
All right. Well, that's great, guys. Salt Shack Burns Steakhouse. We encourage you to go there if you have not been. So again, you can watch these episodes on the Tampa Bay Lightning YouTube channel. 2 of them have already dropped. 2 more are coming, and they drop every Thursday. So get excited for that. All right. One more reminder for you, Ryan. The question's coming for you here, that we did 2 Bolts Beginnings over the summer, which again is visiting players on the team, their hometowns, to see where they come from, how they grew up, that type of thing. So we visited Ryan McDonough in Minnesota. We also visited Darren Radish. So shall we see some clips from those trips?
Almost lead us everywhere we're going, like he wasn't afraid of anything. And
he was inquisitive.
Yeah.
He always wanted to know everything about anything, whether it was a new video game or hockey, whatever was on TV. He was always glued to it and wanted to know more and more about everything.
First hockey stick for Santa.
He said one of the kids asked him what his goal was, and he said he wanted to be a professional hockey player. And a lot of kids say those types of things, but it's what he said next. He said, and the only reason I'm not going to be there is if I'm not good enough. He said, Nothing else is going to get in my way. And to hear that from a 17-year-old, it's a pretty profound statement.
Ryan, we didn't see a clip of this, but perhaps my favorite part from our trip to Minnesota with you and your family was going to the fire station with you and your dad. Can you tell our fans why that place is so important to the McDonough family?
Yeah, my dad spent 28 years in. My dad was a firefighter for 28 years in Roseville, Minnesota, and we spent holiday parties there and got to know so many families, so many kids, and every Sunday night he'd sleep at the station, and we just, pray that we'd hear from him the next day because he'd be taking calls all night and making runs, but you can't thank those community heroes enough, and police and firefighters, EMT, and so it was important for us to share that because I've obviously got a lot of my values today from my dad and him being a firefighter and having the courage to go in there and save people that he doesn't even know. So I try to instill that in my life daily.
So guys, look forward to that episode coming out at some point this season. I think we should give these guys another round of applause for joining us today. I know I speak for everyone when we wish them the best of luck this season. So thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gabby. That was fun and good to meet those new guys. And I could tell you liked seeing the Mack truck back in town. That's for sure. All right. Let's move this program along here because we got a very important part of the program to get to right now. It's been referred to a couple of times tonight. The announcement was officially made on Wednesday, but tonight, on this special evening, it really feels like it's becoming official right here with you in the building. As this new season begins, so too does a brand new chapter in the history of this proud franchise. The Tampa Bay Lightning have a brand new captain. It's an honor and a responsibility that really is unique in pro sports. Before we bring him out, here is one of your former captains on being a captain.
Across the century-long history of the NHL, there have been many, many great captains, each as unique and different as the next. And yet, they all share and are bonded by the rarest of qualities that transcend their skills on the ice and truly define what it means to wear the C. What defines a captain? They set the tone of the team's mission. They fight for a collective goal over individual glory. They are the hardest workers. They lead by example, relentlessly competitive, and compelled to win. Motivating through deeds rather than words. They are selfless mentors, effective communicators, and confidants who inspire you to become the best version of yourself. They galvanize a team through respect, equality, humility, and loyalty. They accept responsibility in the face of adversity. They personify courage, consistency, and care, on the ice and off. They are the ultimate teammate. And when a new individual is selected to join these ranks, it's because he brings all these qualities and is now trusted to lead his team on a new journey while honoring the legacy of those who came before.
That shot there, that was a glimpse of him wearing the jersey with a C on. He has not worn it in public yet until tonight in front of you. This is a moment right here, and there is no better person to bring some perspective to this moment than the man that has stood behind this bench right in front of me here for 12 plus seasons. Recently voted by NHL.com as the best coach in the National Hockey League, John Cooper.
I'm actually faking that, so you keep the ovation going. Wow, that was unexpected, but wow, that did make me feel good. I know Dave said it's a new chapter, but unfortunately you're stuck with the old chapter, and that's me. But wow, this is fired up, right? We're going to be here soon. Right? So this is going to be really good. Like, so it was a humbling moment for me a couple days ago, and I had the privilege to announce to our entire camp. So there's 57 players. And everybody in hockey ops, the general manager, everybody was there, and we got to inform them who our captain was going to be. And clearly it's not a surprise anymore, but when announced it was Victor, it was a semi-surprise in the room. And the ovation he got, it was very similar to what he just gave me. The players went nuts, and it went on and on and on. And you don't get a sign of respect more than that, than what you get from your peers. And so I never played in the NHL. And so every single day for 12 years when I've walked in that locker room, it's an honor for me. I never take it for granted, ever. And I can't imagine the feeling as a player. But to be the captain of that special group, now that's the ultimate privilege. And you think, like, I know everybody here watches other sports, and other sports have tried to replicate putting a C on the jersey and doing stuff like that. And I know there's captains of other teams, but it doesn't have the significance as it does in the National Hockey League. And there's a requirement to be a captain. It's like there's the good and the bad. And everybody thinks, oh my God, you're the captain, you win a Stanley Cup, you get to go there and be the first guy to touch it and raise it over your head. Yes, that's true. But what happens in a game when you lose 6-1 and the team's played terrible? Who's the guy's name up on the board that has to go in front of the media and be the ambassador for our team? Who's the guy in the times that are bad in the locker room and you're trying to figure out what's going on with the team? And, you know, the coach, you do have a piece in this, but the captain is your extension. And I can't say enough of the media you have to go through, the appearances you have to make, and all the things that you have to do to be the face of a franchise when you bear the responsibility to wear the C. And I think there's no greater honor to be named a captain of a team in the NHL. And for me, we didn't take this lightly. So for 2 months, I've been talking to all the players individually, just kind of figuring out who are the guys, who's the guy to you that is the leader or the leaders. Even the new guys, JJ and Jake you saw up here, Cam Atkinson, some of the new guys that are around, I asked them, hey, who's the guy that stands out? Who's the guy that commands the room? And a general consensus was Victor Hedman. And for me to stand up here and have the privilege to be behind the bench, behind him and watch him win Norris trophies, win Conn Smythes, and help us win 2 Stanley Cups. To me, I'm kind of pissed off because he's the only guy left that's been here longer than me. But for me to be able to unveil the first time with the C, this is a privilege. Everyone, the new captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Thank you. Well, I feel like a rookie, but obviously I just want to thank everyone here today. This has been my home for 15 years, and you guys never seem to amaze us with your support and everything we've gone through together, hoisting 2 cups, been to 4 finals, and and I heard Mac earlier saying he's so happy to be back because this is the best fans in the league, and there's no doubt about that. So like Coop said, to get to wear the C is just unimaginable. From a small little town in Sweden, just to play in the NHL is just an unthinkable dream that you have when you grow up. But, I was able to fulfill that dream and to wear the C for an NHL team, and especially obviously my team, is just a dream come true. So thank you so much. And I'm not going to do this by myself, so it's my pleasure to introduce my assistants. I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is, but let's start with number 86, Nikita Kucherov. You already seen him today, but welcome back home, number 27, Ryan McDonough.
So there you are, Lightning fans, your captains and your head coach for this season here at Amalie Arena. And for the first time, the players are wearing the jerseys with the Advent Health and YMCA patches, you'll notice. And to mark this moment, they are presenting a check for $25,000 to support the Patch with a Purpose program. Thanks, guys, and congratulations, Victor Hedman. So I told you we had a pretty cool program for you tonight. That was a moment in Lightning history right there. And with that kind of concludes our official on-stage portion of the program tonight. So I want to say thank you once again for those of you who tuned in on the Lightning YouTube channel, the Distant Thunder, wherever you are in the world tonight. Thanks for watching. For those of you here in the building, don't go anywhere. We've obviously got a lot of stuff still to cover, including getting your picture with your name on the ice. Thank you very much for having me. I will see you all at the rink when we start playing hockey. Here again, Greg Wolf.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. All right, so just to recap, if you guys can hold tight real quick, I want to make sure, because we had some late arrivals, what is going to happen now. So here's the deal. For the next 2 hours, we're going to have on the main concourse, you guys have opportunities to sample some of our new food selections. Food, beverages, club and sweet food, the whole nine, all of our drink offerings. You guys can snap a picture of the sections up on Lightning Vision right now, so take out your phone so you know where you want to try all the food. That is where it is at. In the south end zone here of the arena, you can see everybody's favorite anthem singer, Sonia Bryson-Kirksey, is here. She's going to be down there taking pictures, so you guys can hang out with her. The Zam baby's down there as well. We also encourage you to visit our partners who are down here as well. We have GTE Financial. We've got Bubble Down Car Wash, Busch Gardens, and Advent Health on the